I had to turn on the flashlight on my phone because it's getting dark outside. For task 1, I had to go back inside the house to get the drawing that I made for task 1 for week 7. Number 1 says, make this phrase a mantra. Treating myself like a precious object will make me strong. Watercolor or crayon or calligraph this phrase. Post it where you will see it daily. We tend to think being hard on ourselves will make us strong, but it is cherishing ourselves that gives us strength. For number 1, I drew the mantra in cursive with markers and tried to do the best that I could because I have not drawn in ages. I spilled water on accident. At the very bottom, I had written the names Jasmine, Ada, and Gloria because I'm still trying to choose which name I should use as my stage name. And I've been writing as well affirmations or just phrases on my notebook trying to manifest what name I should have as my stage name because I feel like Ada Martin just sounds too proper and too self-composed and I just don't feel connected to it anymore. I just don't like the name Ada Martin. I had thought about the name Jasmine because I used to think that I was the 4th member of Team Rocket as a kid. And so if their name started with a J, then mine should as well. Unlike Meowth, like his would have been like Geowth. But I thought, well, if I was the 4th member of Team Rocket with Jesse and James, then I would be Jasmine. It just makes total sense to have a J name. A J name. But then Gloria is, I relate to the song Gloria by Miss Laura Branigan. I know that originally I should just go inside and record this because it's so dark out here. I don't feel connected to the name Ada Martin anymore. It just doesn't suit me. I don't feel any type of connection. I've done so much inner work and shadow work and I've gone through things that have made me realize that, or just made me feel like it just doesn't fit me. Ada Martin does not. I just don't feel connected to it. And on top of the fact that a lot of people mispronounce my name, like my actual name and my stage name, people who speak Spanish, they say Ana Martin, and I say no, it's Ada Martin. With English speakers, it's a lot easier for them to say Ada Martin. Because if I keep my name Lupita, then the English speakers are gonna say Lupita, and that makes me so angry. And it really doesn't make me like super angry. I'm just saying that, oh, what's up, Lupita? And that my friend does that. She does that. Stop it. I spilled water and the only one that didn't get smeared was the name Gloria, so I took it as a sign that it wants me to choose the name Gloria. But for for task 2, it says, give yourself a time to listen to one side of an album. I got my Pokemon Elite Trainer box and I used it as my drawing hat. I bought 7 vinyl albums from ABBA to Miss Laura Branigan and Queen, and I wanted to do a shuffle, kind of like I do on Spotify. I wrote down the sides of the albums. For example, Miss Laura Branigan's album, Self-Control, side 1. On another sticky note, Self-Control, side 2. But I don't even remember which one I had that day. Wait, I do remember. Start over. So for task 2 for week 7, it says, give yourself time out to listen to one side of an album just for joy. You may want to doodle as you listen, allowing yourself to draw the shapes, emotions, thoughts you hear in the music. Notice how just 20 minutes can refresh you. Learn to take these mini artist dates to break stress and allow insight. On a sticky note, I wrote ABBA Super Trooper side 1. And on another sticky note, I wrote ABBA Super Trooper side 2. I did it for all of the vinyls that I have. I have ABBA Super Trooper, Queen the Game, Queen A Night at the Opera, ABBA the Album, ABBA the Greatest Hits. That was the first set of vinyls that I bought from Mr. Gene and Audra from Vinyl Vibes ICT. I met them at a Pride event called Dragon Douglas at downtown Wichita. And then I met them again at the flea market, which was at Century 2 on this on the second time that I met them, they got me Miss Laura Branigan's first 4 albums on vinyl. Mind you, I do not have a record player, but I still got them because I love her so much. The first 4 albums, the Branigan album, the Branigan 2 album, and then it's Self-Control, the Hold Me album. I cannot believe I own these 4. I cannot believe I own these albums. I'm so lucky to have them because I know there are some that are like in bad condition, and for the albums to be in this condition, it's awesome. So thank you to them, to Mr. Gene and Audra. Like, I could not stop pacing when I was waiting for them to give me these first 4 albums. I couldn't stop pacing at their area where they were at the flea market. I did do the same thing for her first album, Branigan Side 1, Branigan Side 2. It came out to be her first album, and I was not mad. Side 1 has All Night With Me, Gloria, Loving You Baby, and Living a Lie. So I was not mad. I was excited. I love this album so much, and I love her. But one fell out. Branigan 2 Side 1, which has Solitaire, Deep in the Dark, Close Enough, Lucky, and Squeezebox. Yeah, that one was the only one that fell out. Matter of fact, what if I just choose one right now, just randomly on week 8? Because I forgot to record week 7. I'm gonna hold it back. I'll draw 3 and choose a 3rd one, so I'm not gonna cheat. Okay, well, this one's out. Okay, this one's out, and this is, oh my god, I gotta choose this one. 1, 2, this one. Okay. It's the Hold Me album Side 2. It's the Hold Me album Side 2. You know which one? It has When I'm With You, I Found Someone, Sanctuary, Tenderness, and When the Heat Hits the Streets. I swear, that song has been following me. Sanctuary. But just look at her. Just, isn't she precious? Just look at her. But this is side... Yeah, this is side 2. I'm not kidding. It says it has Sanctuary in there. But that's her on the cover, and this is the vinyl. You're looking at side 1, I believe. You're looking at side 1? Yeah, you're looking at side 1 and then side 2. But yes, I'm going to take care of these as much as I can. Hold them with so much respect because that's what her music deserves. And I have got to get a record player because I don't have one. I bought them. I mean, I've already heard the songs, but I want to hear them how they sound on vinyl. I still gotta get all her 7 albums, or however many Atlantic decided to release in vinyl. This is my favorite album. I don't think I have a favorite album from Miss Laura Branigan. I think I listen to every single track from every album. Right now, the one that has me on chokehold is the Laura Branigan album from 1990. Unison is the one that is like, it's just so good. It's so nice. Originally, I had pulled out the sticky note that had Branigan Side 1 with the song Gloria and All Night With Me. This is what came into my mind while listening to Side 1. First pullout was ABBA's Greatest Hits, Side 2. Second pullout was Self-Control by Miss Laura, Side 2. Third and final sticky note was Miss Laura's first album, Branigan Side 1. It has All Night With Me, Gloria, Loving You Baby, and Living a Lie. And then this is what I drew, what came in my mind listening to Side 1. This is what I this is what I saw. Like, it looks like disco lights. I think this does not look like disco lights. But I also saw like what is this called? I want to say it's a plumb bob, but we did not have Sims in the 80s. Loving You Baby, on that song, I saw water on the drum set, and each time the drummer hit the snare and the toms, water splashed. I don't know what to make of that. I like visualizing things when I'm listening to her music or Abba's music or anyone else's music, even my own. I love doing that. For week 7, I drew a carnation. I love carnations so much. They smell so good. For task 8, for week 7, I was supposed to list 5 favorite films. I wrote Titanic, Anaconda, Twister, Flashdance, and The Addams Family, the movie 1991. Quickly list 5 favorite films. Do you see any common denominators among them? Are they romances, adventures, period pieces, political dramas? Do you see traces of your cinematic themes in your collage? Most of these I've watched as a kid. The Titanic, Anaconda, and Twister in Spanish, and then Flashdance and The Addams Family in English. Well, Titanic traumatized me. Anaconda terrified me. Twister was amazing. Flashdance is my favorite. It's a mirror of what I'm currently facing, because I don't want my fears to interfere with my pursuit of my happiness, which is music. I think The Addams Family is just what I wish my parents were. While on break at work, I wrote, I want to be out of here. I want to dance. I want to sing and act. I want to unleash my inner Lupe. I really want music. It is my love. Let's be weird and express ourselves. I shuffled a couple of songs during break. I made a playlist called Jasmine because that's the energy that I wanted to give Jasmine, but like I said, I think I'm gonna stick to Gloria. When I had that playlist where I named it Jasmine, I shuffled it 3 times, and the first shuffle was I Want to Break Free by Queen. The second one was Voulez-vous by ABBA, and the third shuffle was Pop Music by M/Robin Scott. I'm gonna read Monday, July 21st. I arrived at work late because I kept hitting snooze. I saw the numbers 111 on a bin, then 7229 on a box, and now 9227 on another box. I carry my notebook all the time. Whenever I see something or notice something, I will write it down. I saw a beautiful painting of roses in a flower vase. After it, a canvas painting of Mount Fuji. The bin next to it has another canvas painting, but of a lion. And then I wrote, I'm noticing more lion and tiger energy, but the tiger energy has been on other occasions, just not today. The bin next to that canvas painting is another canvas painting of a lion, but with a crown. This is me as a kid in Chicago. I got this for Christmas, and here I am just dressed up as Santa Claus. It's my favorite picture of me, because that was the year that I got my first Game Boy, and the first game that I got as a kid was Mario Tennis Power Tour, and I still have the game. I still have it. It's one of my favorite games. That game, Mario Tennis Power Tour on the Game Boy, it's the game that got me into playing tennis in high school. When they would ask me, why are you so good at tennis, or like why do you like tennis so much? Because of Mario Brothers. That's how I learned a lot of the concepts and definitions of the game. This is me. But that was week 7.